guys, welcome back to my channel. In the last session, we saw how we configure and create material master. So today we are going to see how are we going to create the vendor master. As I've explained in the previous session itself, that the master data we will be configuring only that much, how much we will be needing for our SAP MM related configurations to be worked upon. So let us start. So again, I will show you how this particular screen looks like. Okay. So this is the screen where the T code is XK01. Obviously, this is ECC. So XK01, XK02, XK03. These are the three different T codes. Again, XK01 for creation, 02 for editing, and 03 for display. So now, here if you see in the initial screen, it is asking for company code, purchasing organization, and account group. Okay, so let us give the company code that we created, purchasing organization that we created, account group. We will take some default ones which are already created to initially show how it works. Now, someone has muted. Okay, now you give here the names. Whatever names you want for your vendor to be, you can give that. Then house street, district code, city, country, region. Everything is same as you maintain the you have maintained the addresses for company code, plant, and everything. The same way you are going to do it. Then if you have some telephone number, fax number, you can give it here. Just click on enter. We take you to the next screen. Now these are payment transaction related wherein you give all the bank details and everything. And then you go ahead, keep on clicking on enter. It will automatically ask you for the required entries. Okay, so if you see right now, these are all company code level things you are maintaining, company code levels. Okay, now see the magic. As soon as again you click on enter, now see purchasing data. Now it showed a purchasing organization number. So here you give the order currency. Then terms of payment. Again, terms of payment, how are you going to pay? Like it would be advance or after 30 days or after 40 days in that kind of thing. Okay, so I say within 30 days, 2% cash discount. Okay. Then here comes the main part where GR based IV, automatic GR settlement, then acknowledgement required, automatic purchase order. So you should always click on this automatic purchase order. For now, you can ignore. I'll show you this configuration. Why is it needed and when is it needed? Okay. Then I see GR based IV. Then here again, if you come down, here is the ABC indicator. So if you have three different vendors, you want to see which vendor has the highest indicator given. So I say this is vendor A, then vendor B, C. Okay. Then mode of transport. Then all of these stuff is there. Whatever needed, I will show you that. Then if you want to default one purchasing group, you can give the purchasing group here. Then here is the planned delivery time. So when I receive the material, when I receive the purchase order, I will be delivering the material to you by next 10 days. So you can give that planned delivery time and everything. Okay, and just click on enter, enter. Now, this partner function is usually used when ordering address and vendor related data when it is going outside. The partner functions are mostly required when you have different addresses and everything maintained, and accordingly it is used. So that is the later part. We will now focus on creation of vendor master at a higher level. Just click on enter. Okay, then now we will create our own because we have some configurations to be done. SPRO, again the same thing. You go inside logistics general, then business partner. Here you go to vendors, Then you go to control, and now here you will see define account groups and field selections. Click on this. You will see that there are already vendors created. When you just double click on it, it will take you to the screen wherein it has name, number range, general data, company code data, purchasing data. Now here, when you just double click on it, it will take you to the screen and you can keep whatever fields you want to have mandatory. Now, if you see here is page 1 and 2. So, if you try to scroll, it won't allow you. There is no scroller also. So, you have to always uh, click page down on your keyboard. So, it will take you to the next page. Okay. Then again, account group. Now, in vendor, what all things will be there. Okay. Then you go back, communication. Again, the same thing. You will repeat the same thing. Now what we are going to do is we will just create a new one, copy as. Okay. I'll keep everything same. Okay. Just click on enter and save. Now if you see it didn't allow me to change the number range. I will show you how to change it. Okay. Now just save this. Now this is saved A00. Next step is now here is purchasing organization level. If you want to have some purchasing organization level data mandatory, you can keep it. So, see, basic difference between account group and purchasing organization level field selection is that in the account group, you can keep it at higher level, as in all things mandatory or all things optional. But here, you can give your particular purchasing organization, and you can keep different things mandatory, which you want at purchasing organization level, not at the general level. Okay, so you can do that. And again, if you go down here, you see number ranges for master records. Click on here, go to intervals. There are many intervals here. If you see no external tick is there, so that means you will have to give your own. Okay. Now here again, in previous session when we saw material master, we have to create groups and then in that groups we used to create intervals. But in vendor master number range, it is not the case. Here we can create it by clicking on this insert line. Okay, and a line will be inserted. I give DI and then whatever number range I want, I can give. If I say two, two, two. Okay, it see what it says. Enter intervals with overlap. That means the same interval might have been used. Now here you see. So what are we going to do is we will just take the existing ones to save our time, okay, and energy. Now let us see if there are any. Okay, so here they have not used many. Okay, so we will take B6. Just remember B6. Go back and then number range. Search for your account group. Change it B6. Enter. Save. Okay. Now let us go to a new window. XT01. Okay. So here you see vendor master is created. Now if you see here the number has been taken as 005. Now let's go back. I'll show you the interval. B6. See As soon as you create the vendor, the number range status has been changed from 4 to 5. Okay. So now let us copy this vendor, and this is saved. Okay. So basically for vendor master, there are no many configurations as we had for material master. So now we have completed the vendor master. Let us move on to the purchasing info record. Okay, now what is purchasing info record? Now you have created vendor master and material master. Now every time when I want to create a purchase order, I cannot go and give each and every details again and again. So at that time, what we do is we create a purchasing info record wherein we save all the data, like all the required data there. So be it material, no, what we say, the material related things, as in the price, then planned delivery time, purchasing group, and whatnot. So we are going to see that now. Okay. So for this purchasing info record, there are no specific configurations. We are supposed to do it. Like we will be creating it automatically through ME11. Okay. So again, ME11, ME12, and ME13. ME11 for creation of purchasing info record, this is also called PIR. Then 02 for editing and 03 for display. Okay. So ME11. You give the vendor number, you give the material number, purchasing organization, and plan. Then you see info category. Info category has standard, subcontracting, pipeline, and consignment. So you select the info category for which you are going to create. So for now, I will say that I want to create it a standard purchasing info record. So I just click on enter. As soon as I click on enter, general data level, like if you see, there is no purchasing organization or plan. So this is at general level that it will be saving all the data. Okay. So here we will be selecting, now this is expedition or reminders. Now if I say I have given the purchase order, so I submitted the purchase order on 1st November. So the first reminder should go for the acknowledgement that we are going to ship the material on this day. So this will be done alternate day. So I say on the second day, third day, fourth day. So we say in that way. Okay. And now if you see here the conversion unit. So the conversion that we maintain in the uh, material master. So I say that pack. Okay. Now here I say, okay, it says using factor 1. So I say here one pack is equal to 100 pieces. Okay. Then planned delivery time. I say 10 days. Standard quantity. So now the standard quantity means when suppose you are going to a wholesaler and you say that I love this piece. So when you say that you love this piece, so at that time vendor would say, yeah, you loved it, but we don't sell it only one piece. Okay, you will have to take it in bulk. So if it is a set of 5 pieces, then the vendor will tell you that you have to procure all these 5 pieces. We cannot give it in loose. We cannot give it as one piece. So that is what we say the standard quantity. So here vendor says the standard quantity is 100 pack. So 100 pack is equal to 1000 pieces. Okay. And the net price I say 300. Okay. Just click on enter. Purchasing group I say 001. Enter. There you go. Purchasing organization. Enter. And just save this. So there is a purchasing info record created. 2164. Now let me show you the small part of PIR. small part of configuration. Okay, so here we go to SPRO. Now the path changes. Okay, because PIR itself says purchasing info records. That means the purchasing data will be there. So here we go to materials management, and in materials management we go to purchasing info record, define number ranges. So here when you see in groups, there are different groups created. Okay, again the same thing here in. So let us see the intervals first. So the interval that we are using right now is this one. Okay, 11. Okay, so from 11 you will see what is the 11. So it is IN and IL. Okay, define screen data. So here if you see ME11, ME12, ME13, ME15, these kind of things are created. Okay, so mostly we don't actually go and create it. Let me show you. It is the same. Whatever we did in vendor master, the field selections. So these are the field selections keys that you can change with what you want optional, what you want mandatory, and everything. Okay. So in this way, we have a short or small configuration part. So you don't need to worry about it. Again, as I told you, our main motto is to create the PIR. The configuration is not that mandatory. Okay. Then the last part is the source list, wherein the source list is the smallest and the shortest part of master data, wherein you go to that particular T code, give the plant and material combination, and then give the vendor, mandatory vendors or the fixed vendors from where you are going to procure. This is for source determination. Let me show you. The T code is ME01. ME01 is the only T code for source list. There is no edit, create, or display. Okay. So you give the material number here. Let us check material number is correct and the plant is also correct. Enter valid from. So I can give today's date. And here, okay. Then you give the vendor number, purchasing organization, PID1. Then this is procurement plant. Okay, so you have already given the purchasing organization, it is not mandatory. Then if there is any agreement, then you give the agreement number and the item number, then the central contract if there is any central contract, and the line item. Then this here, if you see, this is for fixed supply source. So I say this is the fixed vendor. Then if you see here, block. That means if there are ample of vendors, okay, so you create a contract with one vendor for 1 year. And then after that, you want to block it. So you can go and click on this block option and the vendor will be blocked. Okay. Then here, if you see, this is materials requirement planning. So do you want it to be there? Source list not relevant to MRP, record relevant to MRP, record relevant to MRP, schedule lines generated automatically. So we can say that if you want it to be mandatory, okay, source list. Now just click on enter. So here you will see all the data in one go with all the details in highlighted things. Okay, so valid from to, then who created it, then number of entries. So there is only one entry. Then vendor is this, purchasing organization is this. It is a fixed source, and now you just click on save. The source list is saved. So this is it, guys. So from the last session and today's session, we completed the master data configurations. And now in the upcoming sessions, we'll be learning about the purchasing documents. Okay, so be it purchase orders, purchase requisition, RFQs, request for quotation, then scheduling agreements. So be it, the outline agreement, scheduling agreement or contracts. So all of these stuffs we'll be learning in the upcoming session in the purchasing documents. Though the configurations for all the purchasing documents remains the same, I will be depicting you for one of those, and then we will be creating different purchasing documents, and we will see how they get interlinked to each other. Okay, so this is it, guys. Do hit like, share, and subscribe button if you love my content and you want to continue, and do comment down the video if you have some suggestions for me. I'm happy to say, I welcome all the suggestions that you come up, and all the criticism also. If you think that I have missed something or something like that, I am okay with anything. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.